If you were racing against your friend, but your friend was slower than you, would you help them? I love to race at Gateway Kartplex, not because it's a kart track, but because it's a motorsports destination. If you're a NASCAR, IndyCar, or Formula Drift fan, you know the track I race inside of, which is pretty cool if you ask me. But lately, I feel like racing isn't loving me.
We're here. I just knocked that over. Hold on. Hold on. Blowing the shine shop. We're all good.
We gotta get ourselves ready for our first practice sessions. Bobby out here is helping us with tire pressures.
You know, you got me at a really wrong time because I can't talk because I got all of his valve stem covers in my mouth.
Right here. And we're looking forward to getting out on this track today.
Yeah, we got the Toasies Explosies here.
I've done it like almost every race.
Oh, what? Done what?
Drop trowel right here to put this on.
So we got to be really careful, really careful. Otherwise, we're going to damage our kart and pack home early. Don't want to do that.
This is sports. This is just what you do.
Sports. I got underwear on. We're good.
Oh.
Okay, let's keep things advertiser friendly, alright? Anyway, here's our track schedule, here's our track layout, and here's our first track session of the day. I just hope to God I can have a clean race for once in my life.
First practice was a bust. When it came to the clutch here, we set this up with 4 black springs, and I was not comfortable with it.
In what way?
For the first few laps, it felt like I had no brakes.
Oh, Jesus.
And so for this next practice, I'm switching back to the factory setup, the 2 black, 2 white. And I think I will do much better with that because that's the setup I've been working on ever since the last practice. So
Don't beware of the knife edge. I mean, definitely beware because you got to slow down more than we're used to slowing down. But the chicane is really where you got to be careful because you're hitting that chicane faster and at a different angle than we usually are.
it's a factor of comfort, really. If I'm more comfortable with that, then I'm more comfortable out in the track, and therefore I'll be able to get those laps in a lot earlier, a lot easier, and a lot quicker.
I could not get that line down. I'm gonna have to talk to Bobby about it.
Your 180 was really good. I think chicane is a good spot to work on. So I'll watch down from there for a couple laps and see what looks better, and I'll keep track of lap times, and hopefully I'll be able to tell you which way is faster. So if you just only change in there, then we'll see what's faster.
Yep. That's the idea.
I gotta save some more for later.
Practice 2. Didn't make a lot of changes. Didn't make any changes actually. Still running, the 26 pounds. And I was able to clean up a full second out of the lap.
The way in which I'm looking at this qualifying is that it's more of a learning experience. There's more that I think he and I can do, understanding how to manage the hop of the curb throughout the knife edge, 180, and the chicane.
I did make some tire pressure adjustments just because I feel a little loose. So I want a little more bite on the front end, just a hair more grip on the back end. That does sacrifice some speed, but it'll give me some better cornering in the technical zones.
And I'll only get better at it the more time I run through it.
That's optimism. I like optimism. Now show me some results. Do you like the changes that you made to the kart before this session? Or do you think you might have to go back on what you've done?
Don't think there's no need to go back on what I've done. I'm good with what I have here. It's the reason why I was able to gain a second in this qualifying session.
I don't like being the slowest guy out, even if it is my first year.
Well, no one comes out here like hoping for that. Everyone wants to be the guy standing at the top. Everyone gets a turn though.
I can settle for being middle of the field.
We did talk about myself touching those curves on the chicane, and I have yet to really put that to practice. Mostly because of inexperience in that area.
Just being part of the conversation.
Yeah.
That's our goal of it. Let's get part of the conversation. Let's get on Twitter. Let's get trending on Twitter.
It's a big goal.
And we'll see how things go from there.
You can do it, buddy. I believe in you.
So here we go, our 4th race of the season. Frankly, I'm not a fan of being this far back in the field, but at this point, it's the least of my concerns. I'm tired of getting myself wrecked out on lap 1 or spinning myself out on track by a simple little mistake. It's time that I really get my acts together, clean myself up, and let's have a good, solid, clean race today, because that's what matters right now. Why are we stopping? Oh, tough luck, man. All right, with that out of the way, let's get... What is it this time? Ooh, yeah, that might take a while.
One eternity later.
Well, 3rd time's the charm. Let's do this. Okay, that was a little slow on the gas, but I'll get back to them on the first turn. Keep it tight, keep it tight. I need to give Steven some space. And there he goes to, oh my, look out. Oh shoot, another one's wrecking. Get away, get away, get away! Oh, thank God. I almost wrecked there. Oops. Someone's gonna take advantage of that, and they did. Well, it sure sucks being here in the back, but at least I got a good show. Come on, Steven, see if you can hold them off. Yeah, well, you did your best. Oh, Steven, you want wine? Don't mind if I do. No, not gonna do it that time. Make sure we're still there. And hey, you still left the door open. I'm gonna keep going. Come on, let's get by, And what the? You know what? He's in a different race. Let's not focus on that. He's probably gonna pass Steven anyway. Yep, he did. You know what? Let's try something different.
Look at them working perfectly together.
There we go. Let's give each other space. Oh, now you've done it. I'm gonna take that position from you. Now I don't have to be behind you anymore. Did somebody wreck? Yeah, they did. I know how that feels, man. Well, hello again. Can I get him here? No, not really. Maybe here? No, not really. It doesn't matter. Just bring the cart home in one piece. Finally got clean race. Finally.
I mean, I was holding him up.
There we go. Well, yeah, but we were teammates. I was going to help you either way. I wasn't going to
Card number 21
hurt you.
to third. So we've got another car around.
Finish.
Either 10th or 11th.
Well, Matt got penalized here, up a spot.
All the cars make their way towards the start finish line now, all
You're
staggered
back in the
up.
top 10.
If that's the case, how the f did Matt get penalized? He's always such a clean driver.
I saw that he spun out and took out Macklin, and so Keith asked me what did I see, and I had to tell him the truth. And
What class are you in?
In top 10. This time I get the correct number for you.
I better not say too much about the third
I think so.
spot.
Yep, we'll have to check results.
Curse Johnson.
How we feeling, boys?
Sore.
I'm Moses.
You aren't even in heavy class.
I'm a cat. Meow.
Toe beans.
Toe beans.
He didn't even get a chance to do that yet today.
No, I didn't, and my gloves are over there.
No. Well,
Oh man,
that's too far.
no.
David,
Yeah.
we'll start with you.
Let's go ahead.
Talk about your race.
Finally got a clean race for once. I was hoping for a clean race and I got it. That's fair. What I wasn't expecting was another top 10. Unfortunately, that got to the expense of another friend. But you know, it is what it is. We're growing, we're improving, and we're looking to keep developing as a team, as individuals, as racers, and as family.
Qualified 14th, started 12th, came across the finish line 11th, and I heard I ended up actually placed 10th. So a whole lot to process there, and if all of that is to be followed accurately, then that gives me my second top 10 in a row, which is progress.
We checked that at the deck area. Yes, you are confirmed 10th.
Let me tell you, as the owner and founder of Bobby Krug Racing Services of 2023, I must say that my clients and are fantastic people to work with. Let me tell you, I've worked with plenty of people in my time, and none of them are more fantastic. They're all fantastic people, some of the best in the world. And we're gonna build a wall, and we're going to beat China.
Are we gonna build a wall and make
China,
Matt the guy to pay
China.
I've got a question. What
We're going
year
to
is
build a
it?
wall, and Matt is going to run through it.
All right, Bobby. Thank you for your help today with Bobby Krug Racing Services. And thank you to our partners at Margay Racing, Amsoil, and the Threadship Custom Embroidery Company. Now that I've got a clean race under my belt, it's time that I start moving up the field on the day that will recognize my ultimate growth.
China.
He's gone. All right.
I couldn't hold it.
You get back to your bumper, buddy.
What just happened?
Please get back to your bumper.
China.
Don't even get me started on Sleepy Matt. Sleepy Matt.